Beautiful beard. You might have seen him in your dreams. You know which ones I'm talking about. Please welcome to the stage, Jake Muhammad.
Hello everyone, my name is Jake Muhammad. That is spelled with a J, as in Jake Muhammad, and then the other letters after that. So one of the biggest inspirations in my life has been my great-grandmother. She was one of the sweetest, nicest, and kindest ladies I ever had the honor of knowing. And her big message in life was all about love. You know, she thought that you should just embrace the people around you and just love everyone. And I think that is such a beautiful message. And I think that's why she was such a successful, what's the word? I'm blanking. She loved everyone. Such a successful prostitute. That's right. Any prostitutes here tonight? Yeah? Okay, all right. Come find me after the show. I tip very well. I am lonely. No, my great-grandma, she was a prostitute. And she was really open. Let me rephrase that. Her legs were really open. She was efficient. And she was proud. She was proud of being a prostitute, you know? She was so proud that she actually taught my grandma her STDs with her ABCs. How sweet is that, right? A little background. My grandma's name is Nancy. I guess grandma's her last name. But like my great-grandma would be like, okay, Nancy, tell me your ABCs and what they stand for. My grandma would be like, A is for apple, B is banana, and C is chlamydia. Really beautiful stuff. My great-grandma, she was born in 1903, and she loved the Roaring '20s. My great-grandma loved the Roaring '20s more than life itself. Every family event, every birthday, every get-together, she would talk about the Roaring '20s for hours on end. And then we learned why. So the Roaring '20s was the name of her gangbangs. I see you guys are all fans of her work. That's very nice. No, I hope she's laughing at that in heaven right now, which is unfortunate because heaven isn't real. I'm an atheist. I am. Religion is weird for me because I had a bar mitzvah, which is a Jewish tradition, but my dad is a Christian. But my last name is Mohammed. I don't know. I mean, like, it's kind of weird having the last name Mohammed, especially when your skin is the color of Wonder Bread. Like, you know you're too white for the last name Mohammed when you get sunburn from flash photography. Like, I am extraordinarily white, which is shocking because most of my ancestry is actually Middle Eastern. Like, I'm one of those white people who can't eat certain foods because they're too spicy. For example, mustard. I do all like the classic white people sayings, you know? Like, if I'm with friends and we're leaving a restaurant, I'll be like, all right, gang, you ready to rock and roll? I also say things like, what? Of course I have black friends. So I'm Jewish, and in Judaism there's a tradition called a bris, and that is 7 days after you're born, you get circumcised. Now, 9 times out of 10, you are circumcised once, and that's it. And to make a long story short, I had to stop running with scissors. I'm blanking. I hate when people say, oh, this should be easy. It's not like it's rocket science. I think that saying is taken completely out of context. Rocket scientists have been studying rockets for their entire adult lives. I don't think it's fair to compare that to the fact that I don't know where the clitoris is. 2 weeks ago, I thought that clitoris was the name of that big red dog. If you guys couldn't tell, I've had some pretty bad sexual experiences in my life. Yeah, you were there, you saw. When I was in high school, I was with this girl, and she jokingly said, "Is it in yet?" Which was really funny until I told her we were having sex for 3 minutes. Okay, I admit that's a stupid joke. I don't last that long. Yeah, I believe that laughter is the best medicine because therapy is expensive. So, anyone on Tinder? Who's here on Tinder? Anyone? Yeah, some people, okay. I am on Tinder, so ladies, watch out. I have anger issues. One of my favorite Tinder profiles I've ever seen had the bio, this is real by the way, "I'm looking for a man to come inside of me." Oh, it gets better. "So I can wipe my goopy vagina on the kitchen floor and pretend I'm a slug." So that's a lot for a first impression. And yes, I super liked it. I don't know. People always talk about how like romance is dead and technology is ruining love, but I really disagree with that. You know, because that Tinder profile, it really is beautiful. And I think that really demonstrates that love is alive. And I'm so happy I am alive to witness something as beautiful and touching as my mom getting back out there.
Yep.
Thanksgiving is gonna be weird though. We matched. I actually matched with this girl on Tinder a few weeks ago, and she starts messaging me, and she's like, "I'm a freak. And Jake, I have one question for you. Are you as kinky as I am, Jake? Are you a freak, Jake?" I am a freak. I know for a fact I am a freak. That is what every kid called me in middle school. So I invite this girl over to my dorm, and I'm excited. So I'm gonna take her to Funky Town. And I do not have a lot of sex because I refer to it as Funky Town. So we start getting into it, and she stops me, and she's like, "Jake, I want you to show me how freaky you are." So I do the freakiest thing I can imagine. I lick her armpits.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm just a quirky guy. Anyway, so I was just demolishing this girl's armpits like there was no tomorrow. But it didn't last very long. I come really fast. All right, you guys know how like the sign of a good stand-up act is that they're gonna finish their set on like this really good joke. Like they build up their entire premise, and then their final joke just really hammers it in and makes the entire experience so much better. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, I finished too fast, that's all my time.